Yo, YouTubers, how's it going? All my homies out there, you alright? Alright, I've still got it. Oh no. I think I had a beer review to share and no. I've still got a beer review there. Oh man, I thought I'd raised over it, like I forgot. I've just done a... There's a beer review in me, oh man, this is getting bad. Every time I see a new beer in the shop, right, it's not like, you know, say I'm in the shop and I see a beer and I go, I've never tried that. It's on my mind now every time I buy a beer that I've never tried to say like, I'll review it. And it's just about recording first time reactions, right folks, you know what I mean? Especially if, you know, if I've never tried it before, you know what I mean? Nearly every review I do, I've never tried it and it's my first impressions kind of thing. So anyway, I'm just watching a little bit of footy on the, you know, bit of football on Pick TV, you know. My camera just adjusted itself then, didn't it, to a different setting. It's doing it again, look. Oh man, this camera's knackered. It's readjusting, it's got a fault in it, hasn't it, you know what I mean? I bet you someone's winding me up with this camera. Paranoid psychosis sinks in. Alright, let's get straight on with it. Right, it's past now. I monitor the time this time, so I've got half an hour. Like, yeah, beer review. I went to shop before, and you know, I don't like get the beers especially for reviews. I just sometimes I'm a normal dude. I feel like a drink when I'm chilled out, right? And it's been a couple of days. It's been a couple of days since I had a beer. And I went to shop. I went to try a new shop before. Then it wasn't open, you know, because of the lockdown or whatever. Like some of the shops are closed. I just wanted to try a new shop and see what beers they sold. Like, so I went to another one anyway. And I've seen some beers I've never seen before, right? And I've never seen them or heard of them before, right? So I thought, right, I'll get them, and we'll do a review. So it's the way it goes, guys. I buy a beer every now and then that I've never tried. While I'm at it, while I'm trying it for the first time, I'll review it. Okay, guys, I don't make any money off my beer reviews. So don't get any back and no one sends me any beers. It's just a free service for anyone who wants to check a beer out if I've reviewed it. And you know, whether it's good or bad. But one of my problems is, like, if I was reviewing Frosty Jack, I'd say it was 10 out of 10, wouldn't I? You know what I mean? Frosty Jack, 10 out of 10. Because really, I'm honestly on taste mainly, right? Taste, flavour, you know, refreshments. But the kick is also very important, and it takes longer than half an hour to register what a beer does to your mind. You know, if you're getting a bit merry, like, the difference, there's a big massive difference between a glass of champagne and a glass of Guinness, isn't there? You know what I mean? You know, booze is not just booze, right? Alright, anyway, let's get on with the review. And luckily, what I love about this can is it hasn't got much written on it, like, so there's no story, like. It has been reviewed on YouTube as long as 2014, whatever, so it's quite an old beer from what I can see, but it's the first time I've ever seen it in my life, guys. Let's do a time check anyway. It's, hold on. Let's do a time and date check. It's the 14th of July. It's Tuesday, the 14th of July, and it's 8:30, right? 2030. Okay, new beer. Drum roll. Right, it's a German lager. DAB. D-A-B. I don't know whether you call it D-A-B or DAB or DAB. DAB. Das ist ein DAB. I und trinken und DAB. Right, it's a German beer. Right, what I can read, I'll read. Right, it says, since product of Germany at the top of the can, right there in gold. Then it says, since 1868, quality pression, draft quality. See, it says draft quality, whatever that means. Dortmunder export, so it's from Dortmund. The original style from Germany, premium draft quality beer, brewed according to the German beer purity law. Right? Which is a bit like what they do in the Isle of Man, isn't it? The purity law, you know. If anyone watches this, guys, and you know how I can buy Bushy's beer from the Isle of Man, anyone who supplies it or any beer suppliers who sell it and you can buy it, and you know, please let me know, because it means I'm going to have to go over there myself and bring some cases home, you know what I mean? But anyway, the German purity law, right, brewed according to the German beer purity law, 5%, 5% alcohol. No more writing there, no. Let's see, ingredients: water, barley, malt, hops, hop extract. Right, so it's basically a pure lager, right? A nice, pure German lager, right? Let's get going. Let's get my Stein glass out. I didn't have bottles because I had no choice. Anyway, I was just casually watching the football, by the way, the Premier League lockdown game. So if I pay attention to the screen, you know, if I don't pay... Alright, we've opened the can. I don't really want to get drunk tonight. I just wanted to try this, you know what I mean? I sort of get fed up with beers nowadays, you know what I mean? I'm sort of... I'm not partying, I'm just drinking, you know what I mean? Getting fat. Alright, let's pour it out. Let's go. I mean, I've seen a review before. And I just had to let the phone ring. Because I've got to finish this review. I'm shaking because I'm holding the glass with my left hand. Quite frothy. Looks typical lager. Lively and lagery and golden. And smells like a typical lager. Reminds me a bit of like Rheinbacher from Aldi or Kronbacher. But you see the carbonation really giving it beans there. Quite nice. Alright, I just want to finish topping up the glass. Let it settle for a bit. Yeah, folks, I'll be doing more speeches soon, right? You know, serious stuff. I've been, like I say, working on my setup and my speakers and everything, and getting everything out the way so it's easier to sit down and talk on camera. And I had to reset my stream key up and everything like. I've got some interesting speeches coming up. I don't know what, you know, so I feel like I've spoke about everything that's needed to be spoke about, right? But I've got some stuff to talk about, some stories and that, like. I've been very close to closing YouTube down and getting off it, guys, because I feel like I'm being, like, stalked. You know, I've got 300 and something subscribers. And I'm getting, like, 10 views and stuff like that. Well, some videos, I do get quite a lot of views, like, but I'm beginning to wonder how many of them are robots or how many of them are real. You know, is it worth it, YouTube? Is it worth it, man? I'm not famous, I don't make money off YouTube, I don't do anything like that, guys. I'm a free service, you know what I mean? You know, I want people to acknowledge that fact, you know, that I'm not on YouTube to make money. I'm not trying to gain any profiteering or, you know, my social security sorts me out, mate. Do you know what I mean? It's not like as much as I could be earning if I was on a full wage, but that's what busking's all about, isn't it, later on? Alright, this beer, this Dab, German beer, Dortmund, first time taste. Let's see, I watched one review before and it got a good review. The guy gave it a 7 out of 10. You know, and he's used to doing real ale craft, you know, craft ales and stuff like. So this is a, you know, this is a shop. I bought this in the off license around the corner. All right, first taste. Here we go. Up Elia, as the Vikings say. Yeah. Immediately, it's not fancy. It's not like a hoppy taste or nothing like that. It's like a typical lager, right? The first thing that comes to mind is it reminds me of drinking lager in a pub. As it says on the tin, you know, like draft quality. And that's the first thing. It's like, it reminds me of being in a pub. You know, when you buy lager in a pub, you want it to be kind of watery and thirst quenchy. You don't want it to be too heavy and too bready or too overbearing, unless you're like a connoisseur sitting in an armchair with a, you know, with you listening to Beethoven or something, like, you know what I mean? You just want, in a pub, you want to be casual, enjoy it. You want to be up Elia, don't you? You know what I mean? All right. Yeah, it tastes like a typical German beer, like it reminds me of Rheinbacher from Aldi, like, which is one of the cheapest beers on the planet, which is, it's good for you, but there's a lot of sugar in it, right, guys? That's the reason I don't buy it much. It's you know, when I say it's a good drink, a good taste, and it's a good hit and that, like, but too much sugar in some beers, and I can't go there, like, you know, because I've got bad teeth, basically. You know, I need some fillings and stuff, you know. Alright, let's gulp it and let's see what we get. The first, you just stepped into the pub and you're gulping it like you just stepped into the pub and you want gulp, 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 because you want to get like, forget your problems as fast as you can. And get on to the second pint. What a pile of shite I'm talking here, man. Oh my word. What's YouTube doing to me, mate? No, it's very bland. I'd say it's bland and very refreshing. It's like you can tell it's quality. It's got that malty quality. You can tell. It reminds me of Coors or something, or I don't know. But it does originate from the German beer, doesn't it? That like sort of watery. I don't mean it in a bad way, by the way. I mean it's meant to be like oh man, almost like pop, almost like shandy. You know, not much going on to ruin the taste sensation, not like a glass of whiskey or something. It's really nice on the palate. Very bland, very watery. Hardly any taste, man. Like, I mean, but like I say, it's like, to me, it's like you just want to, if you were in a pub drinking that, you just want to celebrate and be happy and get wellied, you know. I'm sure it's going to have, it's got 5% by the way. The percentage is 5%. Oh, that's readable. With them putting it in reverse on my camera. Pardon me. In reverse on my camera monitor. Yeah, I mean, it's not gassy, it's very mild. It's very watery. I mean, I'm getting a little bit like, gonna hiccup like, but you know. But you know, I hate talking while I'm drinking, you know what I mean? But like, but it's lovely. See that like lovely, lively golden thing. Let's have a view in the glass, shall we? Let's see what we've got in the glass. Like, you see that like foaminess is there, you know. It's foamy. Nice. Very lively. Very lively. But yeah, guys, I don't do these beer reviews because I'm trying to be a beer reviewer. Right, guys, it's like, I have a drink every now and then in my private time. And if I try something new, I'll talk about it and tell you if it's worth drinking or not, or if I like it or not, okay? My opinion doesn't count for nothing, really, you know what I mean? Because it's in the eye of the beholder, isn't it, you know what I mean? Or, you know, the proof of the pudding's in the eating. But that's nice, it's blandy. It's very bland, but it's designed so it's easy to drink. It's very, I mean, I'm getting a nice warm off it, like, you know what I mean? It's only 5%. But that's it. It just reminds me of like, when you go into the pub and you buy a nice beer, a nice German beer that's on draft, Kronbacher, Warsteiner. It's got all them kind of, you know what I mean, it's bland, and I don't mean that insultingly, I mean it's in a nice way. It's bland and watery and refreshing and very mild taste, not much going on. You wouldn't, let's put it this way, you wouldn't think much of it while you were drinking it, like unconsciously, just casually, you know what I mean? While you're reviewing it, you've got to think of these things and try and talk about what's good or bad, right? Nothing bad about it, but very bland, very watery and bland, right? Does it make me feel good? Who knows? What do you think? Pissed off with all this beer, like. Pissed off with all this beer. Don't like this beer anymore. Get rid of it. Put it down the toilet. Crap. Nah, it's very nice. I just told a lie. It's very nice. It's a very nice beer. It's very tame. Very, I mean, man, I find it difficult to acknowledge that it's a quality German beer, you know what I mean? Because it's reminded me of all those crappy, like, Carling and all that, like, because they're bland because they're crap, you know what I mean? Whereas this is a quality beer, it's a quality flavour, it's got, like, almost a honey flavour to it, like. Very tame, very tame. Very easy to drink. One for the ladies as well. It's one of them beers that your woman could drink effortlessly, you know what I mean? It's effortless, there's no bitter aftertaste, there's nothing uncomfortable about it. And it's very tasty, it's very refreshing, it's lovely on a summer's day. I've got my big Stein, my Czechoslovakian Stein out for it, especially anyway, well, the pint glass. My Czechoslovakian Stein for a German beer, like, you know. Whew, you'd be loyal, wouldn't you, lad, if you're advertising? Okay. Feeling dead happy, I'm feeling quite jolly in that, like, you know what I mean? Definitely feeling, you know, better than I was before. You know, it's only temporary, temporary false lull of happiness, like. Very nice. Extremely bland, but it's meant to be. Ah, really fizz. Crazy. Quite nice, very watery. I mean, yeah, it's a quality beer with no frills. There's no frills. Okay. Just take me time. I timed it this time so I don't have to rush, you know. I mean, I'm down in a pint, is like quite swift, aren't I, to do this, like. And I was thinking, I bought 4 cans and I thought, if I can drink 2 cans of this tonight before I go to bed and not like drink any more, it's quite a success. But I usually hammer everything. I'd say I've got 15 cans in the fridge and I start drinking. The next day, those 15 cans could all be gone. And sometimes, there could be like 12 cans left, do you know what I mean? It depends. But it's one of a man's last great pleasures in the world, isn't it? Without middleman, isn't it? Drinking, like, you know what I mean? You don't have to go to dealers, you don't have to do any dodgy, not illegal, you don't have to worry about snitchy coppers trying to ruin your reputation and that, like. You know what I mean? Like. But yeah, nice and golden, it's retained the colour, it's nice, golden colour, very nice. Very plain. Very basic, not much in the taste department, I've got to say. Is it a quality beer? We need longer than half an hour to explain that, like, I don't know. Very tame, very tame. Wow, I don't know what to say, really. And the quality of it, like, and the purity, you can tell, like, been kind of, you know, well brewed and that, like. I'll agree with the guy on Real Ale, the guy that reviewed it on Real Ale. I'd say give that about a 7 out of 10, but I can't really comment unless, like, I've had the 4 cans. That's when you should ask me what I think of a drink, you know what I mean? When it's kicked in, the alcohol's kicked in. And I feel like stopping or carrying on, you know. That's how I know when I'm enjoying myself. On the taste and everything alone and the quality, I don't know, you know what I mean? I'd choose it on a hot summer's day and if it was in Germany, I'd drink it on draft, like, you know. It's very nice. I mean, at the local club, the local pub where I go, which is like a heavy metal pub, you know, like a biker's pub. I'm not heavy metal or a biker, by the way. I'm just a punk rocker with a beard. But they stock up on, like, really fine German beers. They've got loads in bottles, on draft, whatever. So I'm really used to being able to find nice quality German beer in the vicinity, you know what I mean? I don't know why. I don't know why the Wirral and the surrounding area, Merseyside, is, like, predominantly dominated by German beer. I can't work that one out. Or why I go for the drink in the local heavy metal club and everyone's singing Rammstein songs in German. They're standing at the bar, actually singing Rammstein lyrics in German. Honestly, this is in Merseyside. I remember standing there in Merseyside watching, it was in a rock pub, you know what I mean? And they put a Rammstein song up, right? And I see where they're coming from. I see where Rammstein are coming from, because they're East German, aren't they, predominantly, aren't they? Like, so they've got a different outlook. It's almost like a Russian sort of principle, isn't it? But the whole of a bar in Birkenhead in the Whittle all going like, all, you know, all the customers all standing around the bar all started singing this song in German. I was like, what is going on, guys? You know what I mean? Getting me dad's don't tell him, Pike. Once upon a time is my impersonation. Once upon a time, Mr. Funny went to the pub and had a Mr. Funny, there was Mr. Happy, Mr. Sad, Mr. Boozy, Mr. Drunken, Mr. Pisshead. Oh, don't tell him, Pike. Don't tell him, Pike. Mr. Pisshead. Mr. Man. Mr. Pisshead. No, I'm already laughing, so it's a good sign. The Mr. Man. Mr. Pisshead. Anyone recognise that impersonation? We went to see Mr. Sneezy. Don't tell him, Pike. Once upon a time, there was a Mr. Funny and a Mr. Fatty. Mr. Fatty was so fat that Mr. Funny kept making jokes at him, telling him how fat he was and telling him to get and lose his weight. Alright, I'm not going to lose any weight at this rate. I am actually on a diet. I've nearly lost a stone. I got to 15 stone. Remember me putting a video up saying I'm 15, and I've got back down to 14. Got back down. I can't believe it. But this carries on. It's not going to happen, is it? Right, it's 2050, so I don't know. I can finish the glass. I'm trying to take my time. I don't want to drink too fast. You know what I mean? But let's gulp it down, eh? Let's see how we feel. Up Elia! Up Elia! A toast, German beer, a toast to Kloppy. A toast to the Liverpool manager Jurgen Klopp. God bless his cotton socks. Yeah. I'll give it a 7 out of 10 for quality, and it's very refreshing. I expected some kind of meaty flavours, and there's nothing there, but it's the way German beer is, isn't it? It's crisp, it's refreshing, and it feels good. It feels enjoyable. I wish there was a load of throw lines around me. I wish I had about 10 throw lines with me now. All going, bros, we love your music, yeah, you play Hofner. Make that 15. Alright. Alright, man. I'm going to get off while we're not too far gone. And we're not too drunk. I feel really happy, I feel pleasant. I haven't paid any attention to the match on, but it is only Chelsea. And it's not the BBC, by the way. I don't watch any BBC. Don't watch any BBC anymore. I can't handle it. The only time I watch BBC is if I go on YouTube, yeah, and people put videos, art videos from BBC 4 and that. So on YouTube, it's a different medium, isn't it? If anyone's going to argue with me about that, like, you know, you show me the way to their house. Show me the way. Alright, man, there's only one more test to do, the headbutt the can test. Headbutt the can, you know when you're really like off your head, you go, see if I can headbutt the can. Right, that's the last test to do. Alright, let's go for it. Done it, like, headbutt the can, there you go. Yeah, it just goes, looks good as well. Slow motion, like. What am I talking about, man? You can see him happy. But look at this, the writing anyway. I don't know what the hell that means. It says, Dale mangre. What the hell does that mean? Dalle Manghe. What's that mean, mate? Dalle Manghe. Le style original Dalle Manghe. And then on the other side it says the original style from Germany. So I take it that's French for the original style from Germany. The original style from Germany. How does Dalle Manghe mean Germany, guys? Dalle Manghe. The beer exuise offrant les qualités de la bière pression. Alright, it's in French, isn't it? So it's in French on one side, English on the other, like. You know. Alright, getting off. Very enjoyable. Pint number 2 on the way. I feel quite happy. I actually feel pleasant, it's nice, I'm really enjoying it. Alright, thanks for watching. Like I say, that these reviews, I don't put these up to try and gain attention, or I've got no deals going on with any breweries and nothing like that, right folks? I buy something I've never tried, I'll talk about it on the camera, record it and then throw it on YouTube, okay guys? There's no big deal, there's no need to, no sweat, no need to lose heart. It's only a beer review. Drinking beer, as every man should be allowed to do, hey, in the man cave. Get your beers in, lads. Don't worry about it. And if your wife complains, get her drunk too. Alright, man. Thanks for watching. Get your wives drunk. That's, I don't know, what a great like t-shirt, get your wives drunk t-shirt. It's about time, isn't it? Right, thanks for watching. I'll give that a 7 out of 10 for tasting everything, but for quality I can't complain. It might be a 10 out of 10. I'm like, if I've got nothing to complain about, it's a 10 out of 10. That's the way I see it, man. You know, a good beer is a good beer, you know. But it's quality and the water's nice in there. I can taste that, like. Mild. Alright, I'm a boring bastard. I'm getting off. Thanks for watching. Speech is coming soon. Thanks for watching. You're fantastic. I love all you people who watch my videos. You're brilliant. I love you. Thanks. I love all of you. Any of you who don't watch me videos, you're knobheads. Thanks anyway. Obviously no one's going to watch that. They won't know what I'm saying. I'm getting off. Thanks for watching. Nice beer. Beer number 2. Go ahead.